Hello and welcome to day 23 of 40 seconds for 40 days. There's an amazing story about Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach, one of the primary poskim of the 20th century who lived in Eretz Yisrael. And evidently every single week he would begin his week by davening at the Kotel on Motzei Shabbos. And he specifically davened at a particular minyan with an individual who was always the Shliach Tzibor named Rav Zerach Braverman. Zerach Braverman was a tremendous tzaddik. He was a Talmud of the Brisker Rav, and he had such kavanah in his davening that every single time that he got to a certain point of davening, he would reach his hands up in the air and he would be crying out to Hashem, and the kavanah was just palpable. Everyone knew how connected he was to God. Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach therefore went to this exact single minyan every single Motzei Shabbos so that he could start off the week with a certain sense of inspiration and closeness to the Almighty. However, there was one Motzei Shabbos where Rav Braverman was not able to come, and therefore he was not the Shliach Tzibor. Someone else got up and served as the Shliach Tzibor, and they began lifting up their hands and waving and wailing in the same way that Rav Braverman had done in the past. And that, as they say, was this last minyan that Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach ever attended for this particular minyan on Motzei Shabbos. And the reason that we can imply from this is that when one davens to Hashem, what makes our tefillos so unique and so special is not the text that we read, that's although it was given over by tremendous chachamim and talmidei chachamim for generations, and we therefore should be saying the text, the absolute best part of our tefillah is the unique spirit that we add to it. Rav Shlomo Zalman Auerbach stopped going that Motzei Shabbos because he saw with his own eyes how a practice that developed out of a desire and devotion became something that was just done out of rote, that was done out of because I guess this is what we're supposed to do. The message is that we have to apply this same idea to our tefillos. We can never let our own personal prayers become so boring and so by rote that we just clap our chests when we're supposed to clap our chests, because that's what the ArtScroll Siddur says to do, that here some congregations hit their chests. You don't hit your chest because ArtScroll says to. You hit your chest because you feel like you need to. That is the goal of prayer. Hashem should give us the ability to feel so connected and so close to Him, specifically during our prayers, that we go through certain motions not because we quote-unquote have to, but because we feel like we must. Wish everyone a beautiful evening.